Alright, double how are y'all doing today, Soraka here, and welcome back to Wuthering Waves. We got the Lucilla story here, and we're about to jump right into it. And without further ado, we are in. Are you free tomorrow? What's this about? I'll take that as a yes. My office tomorrow morning at 8. It's right next to the Academy Affairs office. Don't mix them up. Sure, let's go. Hello, Lucilla.
I should wait outside.
Not a problem. For project funding approvals, we can follow the new Federation's model. But when it comes to picking research topics, I'm afraid I must insist on giving our teams more freedom to choose their own direction. I have full confidence in our faculty today.
Maybe we should come back to this.
Yes, precisely.
Ooh, we can actually inspect photos here. What is this? Oh my god, look who's here! Wait, what? What is she doing here? Wait, she... What? Hello? Verena? What are you doing here? She's studying plants. A group is gathered around a plant in what appears to be a Pioneer Association office. You recognize Verena among them. In the background, a lone figure works facing away from the camera. Is that Lucilla? Yeah, she's working hard for sure. What the, are these like old photos? Like from a while back ago or something? Students from various departments gather around Lucilla. She appears slightly overwhelmed. They love her. They really love her, man. I guess she is a great principal, director, whatever she is. This is young Lucilla. Damn, bro. Okay. Wow, her mother looks like a very, very strict person, man. So strict that it's quite the terrifying, probably. Look at that look, bro. A graduation photo of Lucilla. But the setting doesn't look like a school. A stern noblewoman stands beside Lucilla, her hand on Lucilla's arm. Bro, looks terrifying, man. A photo taken through a porthole that captures an enormous soul skin. A small note in the bottom right corner of the photo reads, "The largest soul skin ever recorded." Oh, really? Oh, okay, that's actually pretty cool. Very, very nice.
Understood. Let's save those two issues for our call next week. The new partnership model is interesting, but I'll need to run it by my colleagues first. No, not at all. Why would I think you're making things difficult for us? The Academy has always been open to this kind of collaboration. Okay then. See you next week. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, she's angry.
Impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner. It's just that... You want some coffee?
Only coffee for breakfast? You always get up so early.
I haven't gotten any shut-eye yet. Didn't realize the sun was already up.
Damn, bro. Insomnia is no joke. Oh yeah, she had insomnia. I forgot about that part.
So, what's all this you've got going on, President Lucilla?
Right. What am I even working on? After the hero defeats the Demon King, shouldn't we all be enjoying our happily ever after? But here I am, burning the midnight oil like I'm part of some sleep deprivation experiment. A former colleague from the Pioneer Association taught me how to make this special coffee blend. Want a sip?
Appreciate it.
Did she actually add?
This coffee has an intoxicating smell to it. Oh no! Oh no! Are we about to breathe?
Oh, it's a favorite among the gold runners in the new Federation. Packs a punch. Sometimes a little too much of a punch. That hits the spot.
Okay. Ask about the photo of her student days. Sure, go for it.
It wasn't the most thrilling time, but it certainly left me with some memorable moments. Now I'm around students every day, but it's hard not to notice how far I've drifted from their world.
Well, what's the story behind the giant soul skin photo?
Ah, that one. One of my students took it. Shame I never got to see that solace skin with my own eyes. Must be twice a person's height, at least from the picture. Can a solace skin even grow that large?
Do you plan to tell me what I'm really doing here?
All right, Rover. Technically, I shouldn't be asking a student this. So let's just call it a casual chat between friends. So, from a purely administrative standpoint, is there a chance that certain unverified intel I share with you off the record could, through private channels, somehow influence an inspection report issued by a particular independent international organization?
Can you please explain that in a way even a fludging... Fluff Gwyn? Well, I'm not reading that, bro. I could understand.
I mean, what's your network like at the Black Shores? Got any real pull there?
She needs help with something. Do you really want to know?
I'll be straightforward, Rover. Star Torch Academy has been in a bit of a bind ever since the Exostrider and Aleph One left Lahai-Roi. As you can see, our investors are reassessing the Academy's value now that the Exostrider is gone. They're holding a review next week to discuss new management policies moving forward. Before that happens, I pulled some strings to get a third-party agency in for an independent investigation. Whatever they put in their report will steer the whole review.
So you brought in the Black Shores to audit Star Torch. When's this happening?
Dr. Luke is waiting for the auditor at the Starboard Riseway as we speak. They'll be here any minute. Now, Rover, I'm not about to interfere with an independent audit, but I'd like you to be there during this visit. And if possible...
You want me to put in a good word?
Oh, no need. Just make sure they see the Academy for what it really is. My students can speak for themselves. Dr. Luke and the auditor have arrived. Shall we?
That we shall.
Oh, just a second. Okay, let's go.
Let's go, Nanoda.
The train for Star Torch Academy and the Frostlands will be departing soon. All passengers, please take your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Void storm hazard level at transit stop low.
I don't see anyone. Are they still on their way?
Oh, hold on. Dr. Luke says the auditor insisted on driving his own motorbike. That means they're on the second floor. Come on.
Okay, to the second floor. I'm already in the second floor. Just have to trigger it. Yep, I just had to trigger it.
What's all this?
Sigrika! Also Linnae. Bro, she blends in too well, bro.
Professor, we heard a very important visitor is coming to tour the academy. Don't worry, we'll make a good impression.
Yep, we even threw together a little welcoming, thing.
You rascals. All right, but follow my lead. If this auditor is a by-the-book type, then we...
Woo!
Alto! What the fuck, bro? Bro is trying to act so cool.
Oh, yeah! What a ride! Now that was top notch. Oh, so many people. So, not a confidential audit, huh?
Welcome to Star Torch Academy. I'm Lucilla, the Academy President. So glad you could make it.
Really showing respect to Alto? Bro, this is something I don't really... What the hell is that? What the... It's like a rock star or some shit.
Oh, right. I'm Alto. You guys really know how to roll out the red carpet.
Nice to meet you, honored sir. I'm Sigrika, from the preparatory program. Thank you for coming to tour the academy.
Hello! Please, just Alto is fine. No need for that honored sir stuff.
Got it. I'm a Roya, you know. And I just want to say the academy has been so wonderful to my people. We're all working together to make the world a better place. Oh, and there are lots of Roya students in Rebel College too. Everyone works so hard.
Everyone is so eager for it, bro. They're trying to impress so hard, goddamn. It's just Alto, bro. It's just goddamn Alto, bro. You don't need to impress this mofo. Goddamn, bro.
Uh-huh.
Chief Aldo.
Bro, this
I'm
is
Dorian
stupid.
from the agronomy wing. I brought you a complete nutrition squeezy jelly and our department's special self-heating cup noodles.
Cup noodles? Oh, thanks. Oh, and hey, just call me Alto.
Director Alto, I'm Misha from the Department of Exostrider Engineering. I couldn't bring my project here, so I'm here to sing instead.
Oh, he's singing now, bro.
Director, I'm from the Department of Void Matters. Sir, I can dance.
What the hell are we doing, bro? What is this? He's actually dancing. He's actually doing the dance, bro. Why the goddamn wink, bro? Lucilla is just like, what the hell are you doing, boy? This is so stupid.
And I can do some custom mods on your bike.
Mr. Alto? This is Rover from Rebel College. He will be joining us for the duration of your tour.
Bro, he's your boss, man. He's his boss, bro. He's his boss, bro. What's cooking there, extra?
Rover. Ah, what a fantastic name. Not too long, not too short.
Hey, psst. Are we supposed to know each other?
Or not?
We are, but don't make it too obvious.
Copy that.
Well then, without further ado, let's head over to Rebel College. I'll fill you in on our facilities along the way.
That would be great.
Oh, tell those kids to go their separate ways. I'll meet you at Rebel College.
Got it.
You're probably still dancing in the background, bro.
Someone want to tell me what's happening?
Potential girl, hello.
You didn't know, Rover? Everyone's saying the board is looking to shut down Rebel College.
No, not the college. Just the Synchronists. A professor covering our Royan history class told us the Space Trek Collective wants them out of the Academy.
Yeah, well, the rumor mill says Rebel eats up 2/3 of the Academy's budget. And the Collective's investors have strong opinions about that. I say investors, but it's mostly new Federation money.
Oh, of course it's a new
I'm
federation.
surprised they're pulling this kind of stunt.
What about you, Chisa? What have you heard?
Me? Actually, I don't know the specifics of what's happening. I just wanted to help.
So it's all just hearsay for now.
Pretty much. Is this all happening because of the Exostrider left?
Probably. I mean, they were literally picked just to pilot the Exostrider.
But Synchronists are all such brilliant students. Even if they can't pilot anymore, they still...
The new Fed only cares as long as you're an asset. The second you're not, you're out.
Welcome to corpo bullshit.
There must be more to it than that.
I see.
The president
Thanks
and
for
I are
telling
on
me.
it. You guys should head back for now.
Well, give me a shout if you need backup. There's no way I'm letting them do the Synchronists dirty like this.
We're counting on you, Senior. We trust you.
Thank you for your trust. Head over right now. Morning!
In addition to augmented resonance training, we place strong emphasis on general education for our Synchronists. This is Professor Mornier, who teaches synth armament studies. Shall we sit in for a bit, Mr. Alto, before we tour the student projects?
If it's no trouble.
All right. In the last lecture, we proved that the rule equation holds true for Type 2 synth armaments. Today, we'll move on to their tuning stability constants. Li Xin, could you please write the final derivation from the last lecture on the board?
Yes. Professor.
Damn, bro.
While she gets started, let's do a quick review. Waleo, what is the standard medium used to measure tuning stability in a lab setting?
Why is everyone so drowsy and sleepy, bro? What the hell's going on? What the hell is going on here, bro? Why is everyone just falling asleep, bro? I know classes could be boring, but come on, appearances and all that.
Yes, sodium. An interesting choice, though its volatility
right?
makes it impractical for standard testing. Sonia, Could you tell me the standard medium for determining tuning stability in synth armaments under laboratory conditions?
Squeezy jelly.
Oh my god, this is so embarrassing, bro. This is just embarrassing, bro.
Squeezy jelly, you say? Well, it seems we moved through the material a bit too quickly last time. But that's all right. Everyone, please refocus. Let's go over Lishian's board work.
Bro, how does... What? Oh my god. How is everyone just trying to fall asleep, bro? What the hell?
As you can see, Mr. Alto, this is our signature sleep learning program.
Oh, very impressive. How about we move on to the next stop?
After you.
This is just embarrassing, bro. Hang in there.
Now we're about to show you some augmented resonance projects developed by our synchronists. Among them, the unmanned vehicle prototype shows exceptional promise across multiple market sectors.
Absent students, 8. Data uploaded to cloud storage.
These children seem to have forgotten the importance of honoring their commitments.
What's the deal?
It looks like the students all skipped class.
Yeah, maybe we're just too early, President Lucilla. Why don't we take a stroll elsewhere? I'm actually quite curious about the Academy's catering system.
My apologies, Mr. Alto. How fortunate we are to have you here, despite our apparent lack of preparation. There's no point denying it. You're seeing firsthand how the ongoing debate within the Space Trek Collective has begun to affect our students. Star Torch needs support now more than ever.
Silent, stay silent.
Dragging the Black Shores into this might make things difficult for Shorekeeper. Let's just observe for now.
I understand, President. And this is precisely why I'm here to convey the...
Oh?
Mr. Alto, how about we add an extra tour this evening? We can discuss anything you'd like after that.
Works for me.
Rover, I'll take Mr. Alto for a meal then. Would you mind checking back in with Professor Mornier for me?
Fair enough. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'll just leave it up to you. You're the president. You know better than anyone what to do. Good luck, Alto.
See you on Waves Line.
Morning!
Why didn't you wake them up?
This class is difficult to follow, so it's normal for some to drift off. Still, it's rare for the entire class to go like that. If only I could make my lectures more accessible.
This isn't your fault.
It's like metal fatigue. These students are being tempered and pushed to their limits over and over. Eventually, the metal just snaps. Should I have woken them? Reprimanded them? Or offered them assurance?
Man, she's too nice to be a professor, man. Mornier is just so sweet, bro. God damn it!
I've heard about the pressure they've been under lately. Maybe the best thing is a few days away from all this.
Don't worry, Lucilla and I will take care of it.
Thank you, Mentor.
Be at the square by 8. The one we passed earlier. Got some intel to share. Okay. Alright, now I know where that is. Any recs on... What? What the hell is recs? Records, you mean? On what to order? Oh, recommendations. Oh, never mind. Lucilla went back to her office to take care of something. Just order everything on... What the hell? Get the cheap ones so you can toss them without feeling guilty. That bad? Now I have to try. Bro, come on.
You have my deepest respect. Working in this food desert takes a special kind of fortitude.
Why is Unkar not with you? Yeah, I miss the gremlin. Where's my Connie?
I couldn't convince her. She hit me with, I'm too grown up for school now.
Really now? Really? Is that the line? Really?
But that's fine. I asked President Lucilla to give me some grown-up worksheets. See how she likes those. Huh.
Oh my god, bro. It's torture in here. Torture! Tell me that happened. Tell me what happened.
To put it simply, the Exostrider's gone. So, the synchronous program needs to go. Problem is, everyone has a different idea of what to do with those students. And by everyone, I mean President Lucilla versus everyone else.
Damn.
Anyway, the new Federation and the majority of the board want to pull the plug immediately and draft a new teaching plan from scratch. Meanwhile, the executive committee moderates have promised to stay out of it as long as their nation's synchronists are covered, with either guaranteed support back home or a smooth transfer somewhere else.
Where does Lucilla stand?
She wants to continue the synchronous program.
Continue?
Like, I get that she wants it to continue, but, like, there is no reason to. The Exostrider is gone. Like, what's the point of having it? I get it, she's trying to protect the students, but realistically speaking, it doesn't make sense to keep it since there is no Exostrider anymore, so I don't know what she's thinking.
Yup. Confusing, isn't it? Speaking of which, how well do you know her, Rover?
Pretty well, I'd say.
Huh. I see. I'll be honest with you, Rover. The Black Shores doesn't trust her right now. Between her proposal, her deep new Fed connections, and that evasive attitude, there are just too many uncertainties for us to take on the risk of helping her.
Fair enough. I can understand.
At least, that's the conclusion we've reached based on the facts we have so far. But the Bloom Bearers who graduated from Star Torch heard about this and stepped up to endorse Lucilla. That's what changed Shorekeeper's mind. A teacher who gets that kind of trust from her students. That's pretty impressive.
So, what do you need from me?
Actually, according to Shorekeeper, you are the one really running this audit. So, we need you, acting as both a Star Torch student and the Black Shores auditor, to tell us if Lucilla is solid and what she's really planning.
Fair enough. Makes sense since I am at Star Torch Academy and I am the leader of Black Shores, so it actually makes so much sense like that. I don't know. Does Lucilla actually know that I'm part of the Black Shores or not? I don't remember that part.
I want to do something for the Synchronists, but I've also got my responsibility to the Black Shores. I don't think Lucilla would put her students in harm's way, but still,
We gotta figure out what she's really trying to achieve here.
Got it. I'll do what I can to help you.
I should be the one saying that to you. Anyway, we need a plan for how...
Great, another grand
Amen!
Why you gotta make everything so complicated?
Daughter wife, hello.
Oh, what the? How's that?
Hello, Mr. Alto. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to invest in the Exostrator project. I suggest the Black Shores chips in this much.
That's a lot of zeros.
Or you can just patch me through to the collective board. I'd be happy to handle the negotiations myself.
Is this Imeth? I can't believe she just hacked a Black Shores terminal.
Imeth?
I am being serious. If synchronous degrees get cancelled, my record will say I only finished Roya preschool. Besides, keeping Rebel College around isn't that hard. Get creative. Talk to Chase. Talk to Shorekeeper. The collective's investors can't be tougher to handle than LF1, right?
Well, I don't know about that. We'll see.
So what if they don't care about your contributions? If they actually want you on their side, they'll have to listen anyway. That's how leverage works.
Well, it is too reckless, but Imeth might be a genius as well. Too reckless.
If we lean on that kind of leverage now, we'll be held to it later. My experience has shown me that it's often better to act as an individual. Since you're planning on the savior career path, I think you'll understand what I mean, Imeth.
Makes sense. Kinda old school thinking, though.
I need to figure out what Lucilla is really thinking. Then I'll play it by ear. If I want them to protect the Synchronists when I can't, I've got to work inside their system. That's just how this game works. Trust me and Lucilla. We'll find the right way to handle this.
Ha! All right then. But just so you know, if my school record disappears, I'm renaming the Space Trek Collective to the Imeth Collective.
Damn, bro.
Honestly, if we let Imeth loose on them, it might actually take some pressure off Lucilla.
But like she said, she's a synchronist too. That just makes her one more person Lucilla has to protect.
Fair enough. But I'm afraid we have less time than we thought. I spotted some new Fed spies back at the station. Lost them on the motorbike. But it won't be long before they track us here. Before Lucilla's next tour begins, let's poke around and see what we can find. Students run flea markets on campus? I'm starting to get the hype. Wait, isn't that the student who dozed off in class earlier? Come on, let's go over.
If we follow this method, the convergence radius for this series is obviously...
Yes, I'm following.
She's not following.
I'm terrible at explaining this, aren't I?
No. I'm just slow. I'll focus harder.
No, you paid me to tutor you, and I'll make sure you get your money's worth. Here, but I'll write down a third way to solve it. Watch how it goes, okay?
Okay.
So that's why she was drowsy in class. She's been staying up late tutoring other students.
You're telling me you've modified every bike here? That's insane.
Well, Waleo's been in the Expedition motorbike program since day one. These bikes here are basically his family.
Soulmates.
So, what do you say, Auditor Alto? How about you order 10 as a starter pack?
10 soulmates sold in a pack.
I heard you test drove the Academy stock model this morning. With the rain the last 2 days, probably felt a little slip on the turns, yeah? Try this one. I tweaked the ABS and TCS myself. You could take this straight to a pro race. No problem.
No wonder you were sleeping in class. Up all night in the garage?
No, the bikes have been ready for weeks. Last night I was just saying goodbye to them.
Oh, well that's depressing. I'd feel bad buying them now.
Potential girl! Hello! The hell are they fighting over, bro?
You little...
Never!
Look like twins, maybe?
Please don't fight, you two. Maybe I'll just check out the other stalls.
Don't go, Chisa. You've got a real eye for quality. This piece was meant for you.
No, it isn't. She's just a prep student. She doesn't know anything about quality.
Excuse me? The audacity! Just begging for a smack, aren't you?
Just smack the shit out of him, bro!
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the mechanics, but I can see that this device's internal structure is finely crafted. From the external casing down to the internal wiring, the structure and circuitry are meticulously designed. Someone put their heart into this.
It's the best thing you'll find in the market, isn't it?
Yes, the best.
Thank you. That means more to me than you know. Honestly, if we want fundraising today, I'd just give it to you. But tell you what, I'll give you 20% off.
No! 6 years, Li Xian! 6 years of your life! Just to settle for nothing?
For nothing? I'll tell you what nothing is, little brother.
Yeah, they're definitely twins. Well, if it's not just siblings because of the hair thingy.
It's having nothing to show for the past and nothing waiting in the future. That's nothing. Look around, Li Heng. We are synchronists. Synchronists who had the most resources but never became the chosen one for the Exostrider. We've achieved nothing. But if we drop our stupid pride and try to support the students coming up behind us, then we can still be worth something.
Man, this is just depressing, bro. All of that, oh my god, the aftermath of the Exostrider leaving is, yeah, I didn't really think about it that much, but damn, the students are really suffering, man.
You want to support them, sure, but who's gonna support you?
Oof.
Me. I will support you.
Lucila.
Nothing to show? I refuse to let anyone write your epitaph before your work's even been seen. Nothing waiting? You all have me. I, Lucilla, president of Star Torch Academy, will always stand with you. Even if the whole world turns its back. Even if I have to do it alone. Oh, and by the way, we just landed a very generous sponsor. The new research fund will arrive tomorrow.
That means...
That means pack up this stall. Unless you want to sell your hard work at a loss.
President for the win!
Chief Alto, it was you, wasn't it? You're the sponsor.
Huh? Oh, well...
Thank you, Chief Alto. Thank you. You're the best. You're the best.
Lucilla is very sweet, man. Very, very sweet.
Impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale? Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner.
She closed a deal in a single afternoon? That must have been a hard bargain.
Show concern.
I appreciate it, but if a teacher needs her students to worry about her, she's already failed. Let's just keep it between us, hmm?
Sorry, Professor. We were out of line.
Out of line? For defending your work? That's not something to apologize for. You're braver than I ever was. Listen to me, Li Xin. This pioneering spirit of yours, in all of you, it deserves to be seen by more people. Don't ever let go of it.
I won't.
Oh, and maybe go a little easier on your brother. He's running out of brain cells to lose.
Smacked him too much, bro. He doesn't have a...
Professor, there's something I should tell you.
About Lenny and the others skipping class? Don't worry. I've already been briefed on their whereabouts. So, Mr. Alto, shall we move on to the evening's special viewing?
Whoa. Yeah, let's do it.
So they turned the reading room into a workshop. Not bad. Kids know how to hustle.
This is very, very nice.
Lenny, you broke our little promise. I'm heartbroken, you know.
I promised to show off the Synchronists Club projects. You really think that scrap you wanted me to parade around was gonna win over a single investor? This is what a win looks like. All-terrain, self-propelled artillery. AI-driven multimodal autonomous defense system? Best part is full augmented resonance effect control. Means zero electromagnetic interference. You could drop this thing in the middle of the etheric sea, and as long as I'm still breathing, I'm still piloting. Auditor!
Present!
What the hell, bro?
If you keep funding synchronous research, then this goes into mass production in 1 year. No, 6 months!
Mass production?
I know, hard to believe, but just let us show you!
No. That's not what I meant. It's just that the Black Shores isn't a mercenary group.
But it cuts through tacit discords like a hot knife through butter.
Wait for Lucilla's reply.
I've got this. Remove the safety, Lenny. Let's give it a test. Be careful.
Activate!
That vehicle.
Watch out!
Oh boy.
shape. Say cheese. Gotcha. Hold still. Look at the camera. Memories take shape. Gotcha.
Well, that was tragic. Yep. Nail in the coffin.
Are you all right?
Sorry, Professor. Mr. Alto, and club leader Lenny. I lost control. I'm really sorry.
Nana, please contact Dr. Luke to check on them. Are you all right, Lenny? Go get yourself patched up in the infirmary. I'll handle the rest.
I didn't expect it to be operated solely through resonance. Your work is amazing, really. A lot of potential.
I agree. And I'm not just blowing smoke, Lenny. Controlling delicate equipment through pure resonance is an ability only you synchronists possess. This technology has huge potential. Especially if you, maybe, lose the terrifying weapons?
But it's too late now.
Broken as everything looks
It's never
like.
too late. I've been talking to new partners. There are many who still want to support us.
We are here to strive for the future of civilization. Startorch Academy will be the cradle for synchronists and the vanguard of our collective hope. That's what my admission letter said. That's what I believed. I knew I was signing up to be one of the Exostrider's 1,000 backup pilots, a spare part, an appendix to a civilization's appendix. And I never regretted it. Strive for the future of civilization?
Is that rain? Oh, a change of scenery. Okay. Oh, young Lucilla.
Professor, is it true that no one cares about us now that the Exostrider is gone?
Oh, wait. Was that a former student? Looks like Lucilla. Is it Lucilla or is it a former student? Well, let's just keep going and we'll know.
I care.
Professor! Professor!
I used to think this whole synchronous thing was just shuffling students from one class to another. But I get it now. These kids, they aren't fighting to keep their synchronous privileges. They're fighting to protect the synchronous mission.
The investor's decision will crush their spirit. That mission comes with a lot else at stake. Yeah, this one. Man, this shit making me cry, bro. Really feel bad for the students, man. They're really trying very hard.
That's why President Lucila is so adamant about keeping the program. Emotionally, I'm right there with her. But it's not enough to win over the review committee. Without the Exostrider, the synchronous program is just a drain on their resources.
I don't think Lucila's the type to wager on sentiment alone. She's definitely holding her plans close to her chest.
Asking for our help while keeping secrets? Or is there some other explanation?
Well, we'll just have to find out.
Either way, ball's in your court, Rover. Our undercover auditor.
We really gotta figure this shit out,
I'm sorry
man.
for the incidents today.
Please, don't be. It was a rewarding day. Those young synchronists left a great impression on me. Speaking of which, is Lenny gonna be all right?
She's fine. Dr. Luke is taking her to the infirmary. And at this hour, allow me to walk you to your room.
Oh, no need for that. Dr. Luke showed me the way earlier. Actually, you look like you're the one who could use a rest. Rover, why don't you walk the president back instead?
Fair enough.
All right then. See you tomorrow morning. I need to stop by the conference hall before heading back. Care to walk with me?
Let's go.
Sure. When was the last time you slept?
Can't remember.
The last time you ate?
I did keep track of that. What's the weather like at the Black Shores?
It doesn't really change much.
And the food?
A bit better than what we get here.
Just a bit. My students who join the Black Shores barely write to me. Even when they do, they never mention their daily lives. If I do get a sudden call out of nowhere, it's just, Professor, I have a question. Adorable little gremlins, all of them. As long as they're safe. That's what matters.
She is so sweet, man. I really, really like Lucila, man. She's the mother of the academy, I tell you. Access granted.
So, when are you going to start?
Start what?
Fishing for intel? That Mr. Alto must have put you up to it, right?
I was waiting for you to tell me yourself.
We could have just cut to the chase.
Rover, would you let the Black Shores compromise its founding mission of fighting the Lament to get tangled up in superpower politics? Just for my sake? I asked myself yesterday if I really knew you. Turns out, I don't. And I kept going back and forth on what role you should play here. This situation isn't noble, isn't just. It's just businessmen and politicians squabbling over a slice of the pie. But I want this to be a collaboration between Star Torch and the Black Shores. Not because we're friends, but because it makes sense. I put you through this detour because I was afraid that if I asked you directly, you'd just say yes to helping me. So I wanted you to see it for yourself. Judge it with your own measures. That way, when you go back to your people, you can tell them if Lucila is worth trusting, and if these synchronists are worth fighting for.
Rover, are you still with the president? Change of plans. The new Federation caught wind she was rallying support and moved the review up.
To when?
Tomorrow morning. Technically, that's in 3.5 hours.
Classic new Fed. They probably had a review panel parked outside Lahai-Roi for days, just waiting for the Black Shores to show.
How'd they win over the other member states and round up representatives so quickly?
Space Trek Collective budget bylaws. Because the new Fed is a permanent member and rotating chair, they only need half the members to abstain to control the outcome. They likely had this review rigged before it was even proposed.
Of course, politicians and all that bullshit.
Gear up, President Lucilla. We'll see how the review plays out and take it from there.
3.5 hours. That's plenty of time.
Corruption at its finest.
Let's go.
Where to?
The second half of the tour.
Where are we going, bro? I am very interested and looking forward to it. Show me what you got, President Lucilla.
Are you upset?
Ooh.
About how you dragged me into your plan? Or the things you're still not telling me?
My.
Ara ara.
Sorry. Call it a teacher trying to keep on her mask? You're still my student on paper after all.
It sounds like you're saying I can just sit back and enjoy the show.
Bet that's not something you get to do every day, is it?
I didn't expect there to be a place like this beneath Rebel College.
Before Sundermere Base was built, this was a research facility for augmented resonance effects and void storm countermeasures. It's been decommissioned for years. The executive committee told me I could do whatever I wanted with the space. So I used my forte to do some light remodeling. Memories of my students that should exist only in my mind. Here, they become real. A tangible piece to display. We still have some time. If you're interested, feel free to look around.
You're using your forte to do all this? How long did it take you to create this?
However long it took, it was worth it. So the ones who stay don't just stay, and the ones who leave don't just leave.
Oh shit. Everything moves. Nice. Persona 4, bro. The strongest monitor in history. Isa na ginoo kami.
The exhibits we're looking for are here.
Huh? Behind the wall?
Don't forget, this is my memory palace. Naturally, memory locks require memory keys to unlock. Allow me to demonstrate. This fancy trick only works in this little domain of mine.
Ooh, a backdoor Lucilla crafted for herself using her power. Very few know how to use it correctly. Also, people can use it, but they just don't know how to use it. Got it. Ah, I see. Nice. Mind tricks and all that.
What is it?
This is the very reason I built this exhibition hall in the first place. Professor, do you trust me?
Lucilla? You spaced out there. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just had a dream that only lasted a few seconds. Rather fascinating.
Maybe it's a good idea to rest before the review starts.
Don't worry. I promise you I'll crash the second this is over. But right now, we must bring these exhibits with us.
Will a few exhibits be enough to sway them? She usually knows exactly how to sell anything. So why does she look so hesitant now?
Thank you for your trust. I know you have 1,000 questions burning in your mind. How will she handle the new Fed? What's her plan for the Synchronist with the Exostrider gone? Forgive me for not having the answers just yet.
I know you'd never harm the students. That's the only answer I need.
Terrible timing for a compliment, Rover. Anyway, let's take these 2 exhibits and...
So it's not Lucilla, it's a different student.
See you soon, Professor.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Some kind of force pulled us down here. Do you know where we are?
If my memory serves, we're directly beneath the exhibition hall. This way.
A synchronous cockpit. Was this the prototype?
It looks the part, but this was actually our plan B. Designed without safety limiters to get sync rates up quick. Let's a synchronist pilot the Exostrider by force. I know. It was meant as a last resort if civilization was staring down extinction. The project was terminated after the initial trials. The synchronists who volunteered. In the end, they lost their ability to resonate with the Exostrider ever again.
Damn, that is tragic, but at least they didn't lose their lives, you know? That would be, wow, extreme.
What our students are facing now isn't new. I just hope I can do better by them this time.
Any idea how we find our way out of here?
With our eyes open, the key should be somewhere here.
A photograph taken while the old institute was still operational. For its owner, it serves as a memento. The unpleasant it's not the unpleasant kind, not kid.
Excellent. You're catching on quickly.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah, this is what we saw in the trailer. It looks
What's
so
happening?
cool, man. But everything's a mess.
Something rather unpleasant, I imagine.
Lucilla?
Fine, no more jokes. Honestly, anyone watching would think you're the one facing the board. There, I know the way out. Remember what I told you before entering the dark side? About the memories I erase periodically that can never be recovered? Some things I can't bear to remember, but I also can't bear to forget. So I store them here. Looks like some of them are tired of being locked up. Rover, look up. The exit is right above. We can use this key to leave, but I need your help to get there.
A key marked with the exit of Lucilla's memory palace. To escape palace. Okay, that's a free 5 reference, bro. To escape the shackles of memory, one must first put them on. Sure, let's go.
Everything here is from my memory, but I know you are real. And wherever you are, that must be reality.
I understand. I'll be your reference point. But what about that girl? Are we just leaving her?
Rover, do you have any experience dealing with children? Tell me, what makes a child the most flustered when they're playing hide and seek?
I see.
Now, come along. Let's treat this little escape as a warm-up for the review. Welcome to the Anti-Void Matter Materials Lab. It's where they first developed the materials for the Academy's anti-void canopy.
What's all of that in the center of the room?
The scrap of the day. Even the best recycling can only keep up with so much. Let's look around to see if there are any leads.
Damn, balancing on that stack of books. Nice, very, very advanced stuff right there. Number 8025. Coating failed after 159 hours, 45 minutes of exposure. Number 8026. Coating failed after 133 hours and 15 minutes of exposure. Number blah 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 blah. You get the rest. A photo taken before a certain individual left the lab. For some reason, they didn't take it with them, choosing instead to carry away something far more precious.
I have the photo. Now, where is the right spot projected?
I feel like that girl that we saw earlier, she's probably dead, and that's basically just a memory from Lucilla's past. Something happened to that girl. Lucilla failed her or something. She feels responsible for her death or something. That's why she just showed up. I don't know, because Rover said, what about that girl from area? So I assume that Rover actually saw the girl, was able to see her, you know. I thought it was only in Lucilla's head, but I guess not.
Time for class. Oh my. Memories take shape. Look at the camera. Hold still. Memories take shape. Not bad.
Is this artificial retroact rain?
Dear me, this is but a pale imitation. Among the synchronists who survived the experiments, there was one from Jinzhou. Once he realized he'd never resonate with the Exostrider, he returned home and joined the Ministry of Development's Defense Division. There, he and his colleagues worked together to develop Jinzhou's Retroact rain defenses.
You're saying the shields against Retroact Rain and Void Storm share the same origin?
Not exactly. His approach didn't work on Void Storms at all, and it was discarded long ago, before he left the Academy. The only things he asked to take with him were a few sheets of material buried under that pile of junk. I often wonder, was he just reluctant to let go of his design? Or had he already mapped out how to protect his hometown?
The girl who trapped us here. She must be trying to show us something through this memory.
Seems I've been getting schooled by my own students a lot lately. Let's go. It's time to move on to the next classroom.
Do you want to stop and take a rest?
Not even close.
What's wrong?
Stay where I can see you, Rover. We've wandered into an unpleasant memory. It's far too easy to get lost in here.
It doesn't look like there's a way to cross the barrier ahead.
I have an idea. Rover, just go with me on this, all right? Rover, can you step a little to the side?
What, we're taking pictures now? Okay, take a step forward.
Like this?
Perhaps a step forward.
Take another step forward.
Maybe a step back.
Ugh.
All right, this is the last one. Let's see that handsome smile.
Smile. Bruh. Okay.
Has anyone ever told you that you're not the most photogenic?
Well,
they have now.
No more teasing. This shot will have to suffice.
there should be a console around. Follow my instructions to disable the security system. First, initiate emergency mode. Type in LI0OI1L, then select lift restrictions, and you're good to go. Fine, let's go. Emergency mode engaged. Please enter key. Oh, they all look the same. Wait, I know which one. It's this one. Access granted. Yes.
Clear escape. Your daughter isn't sick. She has a place in her fortune. And it's a remarkable thing.
Lucy will never become a resonator.
So her mother didn't want her to become a resonator, is that it? But it's not like she had a choice, you know? You just awaken as a resonator one of any day, really. And she got stuck with one of the worst abilities ever, bro. Messes with her brain and all that stuff.
I don't want to be a resonator. Lucy.
She was forced to be a resonator? She just disappeared now.
Not good.
Not good at all.
Without a reference point, she's getting pulled into the deep end of her memories. I need to find her before too much time passes.
The test results show the subject's tacit mark is located on the outer side of the right calf. According to the patient's family, the subject awakened her forte at a birthday party after receiving a camera as a gift. Oh, that's Lucilla, right? Were they trying to remove her resonance abilities or something? Experiment on her if they can actually remove it? That's what it looks like it's going to. A left behind experimental manual. Test item. Ripples curve fluctuation stability test. Test result. The subject's ripple curve shows elliptical fluctuations with a stable time domain. It demonstrates slight abnormal fluctuations. Conclusion. The subject shows no risk and has no history of overclocking, but exhibits long and short-term memory impairments, common in memory-type resonators. Observation in the hospital is recommended. Okay. Are you hanging in there, alright? I could ask you the same. Let's regroup ASAP. Agreed, the space here seems to be constantly shifting. We'll need to rendezvous in a memory vivid enough for me. Keep this photo I'm sending you. Find a suitable place, you know what to do, and keep your wits about you, Rover. Don't get yourself lost in a memory. Screenshot! Nice. Oh, the whole thing. Oh my god, this is actually really cool, man. What the hell? That doesn't look good.
Are you still there, Lucilla?
Yes.
Then why aren't you answering?
What do you want me to say?
Well, you could say okay, or I understand. This is the perfect moment. While our opponents are spread too thin, we take the reins. Just like the time you became president. Don't worry about the narrative. We'll play the villain. You just act tough, rope the independent auditor in, and we'll force another round of review. You fight hard. We express our concerns, and then we both take a step back. As long as we ensure our control over the future of the Synchronous program, nothing else matters.
That's her mother, isn't it? The one from the pictures earlier?
And what do you want from my students?
Simple. We both get what we want. They have talent, and we help them achieve their dreams. And it'll be their choice.
And what does
Their
she want from
choice.
this?
Whose dreams are we really achieving?
It will be their choice, Lucilla. My Lucy, I won't speak of your past choices. But tell me, has there been a single choice that wasn't your own?
I still refuse.
There. Just like that. Act tough, fight hard, and then we both take a step back at the review.
From the Academy to the Pioneer Association, then to the Space Trek Collective, and now here. No wonder I was never cut out to be president. Watch out. That's me from the dark side. I use this memory to trap her. When are you going to tell him, Professor Lucilla? President Lucilla, that you've already made a deal with the new Federation?
Damn, is that so?
Let's go. You think you can outrun yourself, Lucilla?
I trust Lucilla, that's enough.
Before the meeting starts, I need you to take the time to fill me in on what's really happening.
Thank you. I promise I'd never let the new Federation lay a single finger on my students. But that's just her wishful thinking. A moth to the flame, daring the sky with wings of wax. Your students will die because of you. Let's leave this place, Rover.
You could have erased this memory. Why keep something so dangerous locked away?
To keep the sting fresh. A sharp reminder of the cost of slipping up if I ever get too comfortable in the Academy's peace. Let it go, Lucilla. Face what you know is reality. Once again, I found the courage to step into this room. Time flows here, silent and peaceful. The Academy is alive and thriving. We've come so much further than I ever dreamed. I wish you were here to see it.
A photo of an ordinary student dorm. The paper appears to have been gripped tightly, leaving the surface creased and mottled. President Lucilla, after board deliberation, your request to resign from Startorch Academy has been denied. We understand that you are going through a difficult time, but the students need you. We need you. Bro. Photo of an ordinary student dorm. The image was captured slightly out of focus. Considering the impact of this accident, the board has decided to raise the confidentiality level of this project. The investigation results will not be made public. Additionally, all ongoing and previously reported projects must undergo a second review by the Space Trek Collective expert panel.
The accident report is indisputable. Cable insulation failure, leading to flight control abnormality. But the truth is simpler. I approved the plan. I killed her.
yeah, it's something has to do with the new Federation and the Space Trek Collective, and the fact that something Lucilla was like a puppet to them. She just did what she was told, and then she grew to actually love her students, and she vowed to never do the same thing again, that the students will die because of her involvement to being a puppet in their, well, in their goals to achieve whatever the fuck they're trying to achieve. So yeah. So what if I never become a synchronous? I'll find my own way to the sky. Oh, me. Okay. See you soon, Professor.
I wrestled with it for so long. What's a teacher supposed to do when a student dreams something so brilliantly insane? But she chose the sky. And I thought, at least let her have one chance to fall.
My eyes.
Is that Sundermere? Are we back before the Star Ward Riseway was even built?
Most of the students who lost their synchronous status in those Force Sync trials decided to return home. All but one. She told me it wasn't that she'd lost the Exostrider. The Exostrider had lost her. She said she designed a revolutionary transport method. A rocket piercing the sky. A way to bridge that sky and the Earth. This was the day she tested it. Her first crewed flight.
Then that wasn't a falling star. It was...
a spacecraft. Carrying the most brilliant student I've ever known.
To Sundermere Lookout. Professor, can you hear me?
Yes.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge Solaskin. I'll snap a picture for you as soon as I can.
Is that the girl from earlier? Is that her name? Amia?
Okay.
Professor? You don't sound like your usual self. Are those investors giving you a hard time again?
No, it's not that. I haven't slept much lately. I'm a little tired. That's all.
Professor, do you trust us?
Hey,
remember that old Huanglong saying? Know the way at dawn and, something at dusk? Ugh, it went right out of my head.
Man, stop making me cry, bro. This is not cool.
Either.
Fuck you. Okay. Fuck you, Kuro. Oh my god.
The experiment is over. Talk to you soon.
Yep, and it's just... oh boy. Yep. Death. Oh my god, bro. Brutal. Brutal, Kuro. Oh my god.
Rover.
Oh my god, making me cry like a little bitch. God damn. There she is. That's the girl that died, yeah?
From the way it fell, void matter must have pierced the shielding mid-flight. But if we'd reinforced the coating... What kind of civilization do you think built the Exostrider? If they were that advanced, do you think they'd already defeated the Threnodians? Overcome the Lament? But before they reached the stars, they must have fallen too. Again and again. Go. Be our eyes. Walk with humanity. Please.
She's so cute, man.
Give this to our teacher.
She looks so good, man.
Humanity's smallest step. And everything we had to give.
Are you sure this is an NPC, not gonna be a playable character? Please, bro. Please, Kuro. Don't put her in NPC jail, man. She looks amazing. She looks so cute. And she looks amazing. Dude, so much detail, bro. I really love this character's look. Oh my god. I guess those were all the students that died? Not just her? And Lucilla disappeared.
This isn't good.
Yeah, no shit.
Lucilla!
Lucilla, wait!
Oh my god, the optical illusion is insane, bro. My eyes, my brain just short-circuited for a second there.
Lucilla, your emotions are affecting this domain. It's dangerous.
Staying here is the real danger. Oh, we have to leave.
Bro, this optical illusion is messing with my
Almost
brain,
there.
bro. God. Oh, it's so cool.
As long as we keep moving upward, we'll find the way out.
Why'd she run by herself, though? Something's not right, man. She's really she's a real mess, bro.
So this is why you wouldn't tell me what your plan was. This way out you've been building for the Synchronists. It's just a dead end, isn't it?
I don't want the new Federation to lay their dirty hands on my students. But the more I think about it rationally, the more I realize I can't reject their offer. Because on what grounds can I propose a plan that might kill them?
I think I know why that girl trapped you here.
What?
You're terrified that your proposal will be their end. You're afraid because you know they'll support any plan you bring to the table. Because you're their teacher. Because no one in this world understands them the way you do.
Another lesson from my own student. Huh. See you later, Rover.
Whoa! She's diving deeper into her memories. Oh my god. This is so cool, though.
I hope humanity can soar even higher.
I hope humanity can venture even farther.
I hope humanity can weather any storm.
Professor, what's your dream? My dream? My dream is simply to see all of yours come true. See you later, Professor. Let's go. Together this time.
I love the music, man.
Take shape.
I inscribe. I witness all that I have. Come on, get in the shot.
Professor, can you hear me?
I hear you. Loud and clear.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge Solaskin.
Yes, I see it too. You're right. It's absolutely huge.
Great. I thought you weren't gonna believe me. Right. I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Was that girl another one of your students?
She is every memory I have of this academy. She is every one of my students.
We've come all this way, and I still don't know what your plan actually is.
That's okay. Everyone's about to find out.
Tired?
That was an excited yawn, Rover.
Sure it was.
Rover, where are you and Lucilla? The other panelists have all taken their seats. The students, too. Can we really trust this plan of hers? Anyway, I'm leaving the speech to you.
If I...
Then we'll face it together. See you later, Professor.
Here we go.
President Lucilla, I am Cameron, Permanent Secretary of the Space Trek Collective Board. By appointment of the board, and on behalf of the Investors Conference, I hereby convene this second special inquiry concerning the synchronous program of Star Torch Academy. Pursuant to Article 12 of the Space Trek Collective Charter, President Lucilla, you may now raise any procedural objections regarding the attendees, the agenda, or the draft of this session.
I would like to know the national composition of this review panel, Miss Cameron.
This panel consists of 10 members, all from the new Federation. 5 serve as special representatives, and of the remaining 4 permanent board members, 2 have abstained and delegated their voting rights to the Federation.
Of course, it all goes back to the goddamn Federation.
Additionally, we have Mr. Alto, attending as independent auditor on behalf of the Black Shores.
Then, Ms. Cameron, I believe the current composition of this panel fails to comply with charter regulations governing review committees.
According to the regulations, any participant authorized by a board member shall be deemed to hold the same nationality as that member. The panel's composition is perfectly valid.
Pardon the interruption. If that's the case, then Rover, currently a student at Rebel College, can also be considered a panelist appointed by the Black Shores. Here's the paperwork.
Okay.
Welcome, Rover.
I have no further questions, Ms. Cameron.
Then, per the agenda, I will now relay the investors' resolution following our previous inquiry. Given that the loss of the Exostrider constitutes a de facto failure of the program, our immediate priority is to establish a compensation plan for the affected assets and students. Furthermore, the board directs that the synchronous program must be terminated immediately, or at minimum suspended.
My stance remains unchanged, Ms. Cameron. I intend to continue the program.
We require a justification.
Panelists, this is a theoretical prototype for a shield designed to counter retroact rain, created by one of our synchronists. This prototype significantly accelerated the development of Jinzhou's own defenses. It saved countless lives during the war against the Threnodian Overthrax. And yet, the material used in this prototype was originally nothing more than discarded scrap from one of the engineering department's experiments. It was only because its designer was a synchronist, educated in engineering, void matter, and even meteorology, that this material found a second life.
You seem to be arguing for the superiority of general education for the Synchronists, President Lucilla. However, general education isn't even included in the program's white paper. I fail to see a link between that and advancing the Synchronist program. The shield is an impressive surprise, but given the cost of gambling on such a slim probability, the cost-effectiveness is simply too low.
Ms. Cameron, panelists, how exactly are we meant to measure the cost-effectiveness of failure? As you can see, this shattered component comes from a failed experiment. One that was not even recorded in the Collective's official gazette. A synchronist gave her life as the price for validating her theory. 15 months later, this very component became the final piece for the construction of the Star-Ward Riseway, the bridge between Lahai-Roi's Earth and the sky. Humanity does not always set out for the sake of victory, Ms. Cameron. Our synchronists know from the day they enroll. No one knows when the Exostrider will awaken, and the odds that they'll be the one to pilot it are slim. Yet they come anyway. They march toward likely failure from the very start. So I ask you, can you truly say that such failure has no value? And how can we call that a failure of the Synchronists, when the Exostrider was the one who banished LF1 from our world?
Secretary Cameron, the Black Shores representative requests the floor.
Proceed.
On the subject of unforeseen benefits from the program, we find ourselves in agreement with President Lucilla. This is a set of disclosable data we've just compiled. A significant proportion of current Black Shore members came from Star Torch Academy. These Bloom Bearers demonstrate exceptional capability, talent, and resolve, traits most prominent among the Synchronists. Furthermore, the Synchronists serve as role models for other students. I believe Rover is better suited to speak on that.
Synchronists are a rallying banner.
The Synchronist program is a search for a way out for our civilization. When we believed the Exostrider was the only route, then those fit to pilot it were the Synchronists. Now that the Exostrider is no longer a viable option, the ones fit to search for a new way out are still our Synchronists.
Yes, which is why I must disagree with evaluating the Synchronist program purely in terms of cost-effectiveness. I urge investors to reconsider the criteria used to measure its value.
We require a discussion. This session is adjourned for 5 minutes.
Let them see your potential. Let them see your value. That is not enough.
President Lucilla, following the review panel's deliberation, we fully recognize the potential value of the Synchronists as an independent academic division, as well as their role model effect. However, as Rover stated, only those fit to shoulder the burden of finding a new way out deserve the title Synchronist. Therefore, we propose a compromise. Rebel College will be preserved, but all future training must be subject to the guidance and review of this panel. Let's both take a step back, shall we? President Lucilla.
This is it. The final fight, Lucilla. Take a deep breath. Keep your composure. And remember, everything you regret, everything that brings you joy, everything you have lost, everything you have witnessed, the answer you chase. The treasure you give everything to protect. No, that won't be necessary, Secretary Cameron. The Synchronists of today, they remain the closest thing this world has to a way out for our civilization. After our confrontation with Aleph 1, we recovered this audio recording from the interstellar probe Farwatcher.
It's nothing more than static.
Even so, it is the only legacy the pioneers of Solaris have left us. We are not alone, Secretary Cameron. Just as our ancestors took shelter in caves, just as Star Torch Academy was built in Lahai-Roi, just as humanity itself endures on Solaris, a brave soul took the first step to claim that future.
I fail to see what this has to do with the Synchronists.
Using Rebel College research, we can build vehicles driven entirely by augmented resonance. That means complete immunity to frequency interference. And the training our Synchronists undergo makes them the perfect pilots for these vessels.
But the Strider Gate has been sealed. Not to mention, whatever lies beyond can hardly be called a route.
Who said civilization's route to the future has to go down?
The stars.
President Lucilla, I'm sure you know, any instrument that nears the etheric sea.
I am well aware of that. However, by relying on augmented resonance effects, the Academy can overcome that barrier.
And if it fails, the cockpit becomes a coffin. Is that a chance you're willing to take?
Everyone is with her, bro. Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. Oh my god.
This is our decision. If the answer lies beyond death, then that's where we go. Just wait and see. My brightest students will pierce the sky for all to see.
That was so good. That was so good, man. Very emotional. Absolute amazing.
The car will be here soon. I could take it from here.
Thanks for everything, Alto. Really.
You! It was a long day. The kind you don't forget, though. Rover, can you pass a message to the president for me? After a speech like that, the outcome doesn't matter half as much. Anyway, chillax. Everything's gonna be all right. Well, catch you at the Black Shores, my friend.
Yeah. Till next time.
Hiyuki! Hiyuki!
She is not here. She is likely still at the review hall.
Thank you. I'll look for her there.
I'm sorry.
What for?
If I had been more helpful, perhaps the outcome would have been more satisfying.
This was her battle. You and I have already done our best for her.
Go check on her.
Go find Lucilla. She finally actually slept. Very uncomfortable, but sleeping is sleeping, I suppose. The executive committee still considered the synchronous program to be extraordinarily costly, high risk, and fraught with inestimable difficulties. Oh, bro. What the hell? Yet, we must also admire that the synchronous program has shown us another possibility, a way out, the very thing we have been chasing. Bro, I couldn't read that fast. Therefore, the executive committee of the Space Trek Collective has determined that we will once again challenge the sky. Hell yeah! Let's go! The good ending. Sleepy Lucilla, let her rest.
The illustrious
Oh?
Rover. Ginger,
Cameron.
Raguna, Septimont, and now Lahai-Roi. Why, of all times, do you choose to remain behind the curtain?
I trust Lucilla.
She understands what her students need better than I ever could.
She's let that childish idealism cloud her judgment. Since Solaris was first trapped beneath the etheric sea, we've seen hundreds of attempts, hundreds of failures. But the reality is we can't even bring their bodies home. She chooses to indulge her students' whims? Fine. Then she's bound to them. One more casualty, and the investors will lose their patience with the program and hold her accountable. Ultimately, sacrificing our finest young minds to suicidal experiments. That's not just a failure. It's a disgrace to our species itself. Useless. All of it. Oh. Forget I said that. Just an old woman's rambling. Don't read too much into it. Give Lucilla a message. Kristen autographed a premier memento for her. If she wants it, she'll need to return to the new Fed and claim it herself.
And you're Lucilla's
mother? Yeah, I saw the picture.
Failed teacher.
Oh, teacher.
Nothing
Never
more.
mind. Alright, and that is it for the segue. I really liked Lucila's character, that the fact that she cares so much about her student and the failure that came before it all. It really hit, like, I just, you know, I feel for her, New Federation and all that shit. I'm really looking forward to knowing more about the new Fed, man. I feel like that's more cyberpunk Arasaka's realm, bro. So yeah, I'm really excited for that part. But other than that, that's gonna be it for me for now. If you like, share, subscribe, you know the rest, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.